Hello everyone, Macarios here. Thanks for checking out my Hades EX guide, the People's Guide, unscripted, raw. And we are just going to go straight into it with not boring you with all the mechanics and the details of things, just showing you how to do the fight, where you gotta be, what you gotta do. You start by putting down a 1 marker, everyone stands around it and pick a cardinal direction. I'm gonna be southwest. Put down a 2, split the group in 2, half on 1, half on 2. Make sure a tank and healer is on each. See those circles in the middle? Everybody gets a circle. So if you're south, you get the south circle. It's that simple. Next we're going to place the markers down. We're going to put 1 north for the north tank, south for the south tank, and then 1 and a 2 for the stacking groups. With our special marker D in the back, which we're going to use to completely cheese and skip phase 4. Basically. So first things first, knowing the fight, clearing the fight, only thing you gotta do is know what comes next. That's the most important thing. So right off the bat, the first thing's going to be shadow spread. So get into your assigned positions. Stay there, and once shadow spread hits, you're gonna move to either side of the circle and stand in between the circles. Scurry and scatter is your tell. It's going to go boom, and then you just step off to the side. Boom. That's it. Then 2 giant purple things are going to come. That is your darkness. Stand on the side that does not have the pointy ends, and then move to the other side once it goes off. That will happen 1 more time. After that, you're going to get some objects floating in on the land there. The idea here is to go to the safe spot. So he is going to summon either orbs or doors. See the door in the middle? It's facing west, so run all the way to the east. Or just follow where your group is going. They know what's up. Broken Faith, now it's time to dodge some pizzas. You can do this 1 or 2 ways. You can stack in the middle and just soak all of the pizzas. We call them pizzas, but they're giant flying AoEs that land on your face. But you can dodge them by just simply going out, like I'm doing now. Just leave the middle area, come back in, if you don't want to take the damage vulnerability on your character. But it's totally survivable by just stacking together, provided healers give you some decent mitigation after the next mechanic goes off. Boom, that's over. Next is going to be orbs or doors. It's orbs, so find the spot that does not have the orb, go to that spot, follow your group. Run to that corner, keep the damage going. As soon as that happens, go straight to your sacred spot for more shadow spread. Hit you once, move to the side, hit you again, but you're safe. More darkness, again, stand behind the one that doesn't have the pointy side, then move to the other side. You can go north or south with that, you can go left or right with that. Either way is safe. At this point, you've reached your DPS check. That's it for phase 1. The tank's going to get a couple of tank busters, mitigate and heal appropriately. Don't stand anywhere near your tanks during this entire fight. A lot of the tank busters have big, damage areas. That's it. Stay in your assigned positions. Stand in the middle of your circle. Dodge in and out of the darkness spikies. And then follow your group to the right positions. That's it. Most important thing about phase 1 is meeting that DPS check. Alright, time to kill an ad. So, tank on the north, tank on the south, all the DPS are going to get a tether. All you gotta do is face your DPS out, face your tether outwards, and don't hit a tank with the conal AoE that's getting shot at you. The 2 tanks are going to circle around, soaking up meteors, so healers heal them up. DPS, just stay in the middle, keep striking, and stack with your teams. That's all you gotta do. The hardest part about this phase is when you're pointing that tether out, not hitting a tank that's behind you. So you just want to watch where the tank is so he doesn't get hit by that smoke. And that's all. Now it's fire and ice phase. So this has to do with your debuff. So if you have a fire debuff, you're going to kill the ice. And if you have the ice debuff, you're going to kill the fire. Stand in the middle. Everyone's going to get a tether put on them, fire or ice. So the tank and the healers are going to take the opposite tether of their color. So all the DPS have to do is just stand in the middle, let the healer and tank take the tether off of you and bring it to the back. If you're not going to get any damage if you're attacking the wrong one, so as long as you're doing damage, you're on the right one. It's that simple. Heal accordingly, lots of AoEs going off, bombs, explosions, but just stack in the middle, that's fine. You don't have to go anywhere. In fact, it's easier that way because the tanks and the healers are easy to find you. Keep the two ads spread apart. You don't want them coming together or they'll wipe. Alright, same thing here. You split off into your two sides. Tanks at the A and B, healers in the 1 and 2. Burn the ad down. We also have a DPS at A and a DPS at B on their sides. Important thing to note here is you want to stand in an AoE, not facing the boss, and make sure that everyone was completely topped off in heals before any of that goes down. So make sure everyone is 100% health. DPSs are in their spots. The DPS are standing on a AoE, and you're facing backwards. That's it. You keep burning, you stand in your spot, you stand in an AoE, and you turn around. That's it for this guy. Burn him down, DPS check. Stack markers, same things before, stack with your groups. Main tank and off tank go back to their positions. Someone died, no big deal. They're going to get rezzed up. Random player will get targeted with some AoEs that follow you. Just run them out. And then come right back to your spots. That's it for phase 2. Phase 3 you've reached. It's all about standing in your right spot, pointing the tethers out, not killing tanks, turning away for the big guy. Making sure everyone has 100% health when that big guy pops up. That's it. Phase 3 has to do with your cardinal directions again. Southwest, southeast, north, south, all that. So get in your spot in front of your big circle there. Everyone pretty much just stays in the middle, but in front of your spot. Right now I'm just showing you kind of where D is because we're going to use that later. Tanks are going to soak some more meteors. A healer's going to get marked with a marker, move that to the outside, and then Hades is going to put you in a bubble, in a cage. We break you out of that cage. Meanwhile, the tanks are soaking their meteors, so the healer that is not in the cage is going to need to focus up on the two tanks, as the DPS at this point aren't going to be taking any damage. Okay, he's broke free, so now everyone, gets to their positions, and we're going to get pushed back. Never mind what's going on. Just stand in your spot in front of your circle. You'll get pushed back. The healers and tanks will move to the north side, to the two corners in the north, and stack together. Two DPSs in the back are going to get put AoE on them, so they move back, and this AoE is going to chase them. So everyone else is in the two front corners stacked together, while us DPS in the back are moving forward, one AoE at a time, all the way, and we're all going to meet up in the very center in front Hades. Someone went down again. It's okay. Get them up. Mistakes happen. especially in Party Finder. So, you're just going to avoid strikes here, and to do that, you just, like we were standing in the middle, right? So we're going to go off to the side to the right, avoid the blast, go back into the middle, avoid the side blasts, and we're just going to move back and forth. As long as you can burn, once you're at this phase right here, as long as you can burn him down in time, the fight is basically over. Because all you're doing here is going back and forth between the middle and the sides. And after that, that's phase 3. Phase 4 is you stack at D. The hardest part about this is, camera angles. Make sure you're zoomed all the way out, because it's hard to see with his big ugly hands. Salut. Mikhaia, you are done. Phase 4 has begun. Get ready for a time maneuver and some really cool cutscene action. Hades is a sore loser. He doesn't like to lose. He talks a lot of smack during this whole thing. For this, just tap your button rapidly. Go Super Saiyan 3 and combine the Warriors of Light. I'm sorry. Warriors of Darkness. Let's get it right. And then he's going to curse at you, because like I said, sore loser. What's amazing about this is supposed to be the big bad phase, and then all you have to do is just stack together. The trick to this now is you have to be in the very center of the D marker. At the end of the video, I'm going to post a picture of where exactly that D marker has to be, and it has to be in that exact spot. So long as you're standing in the very center of this, and you don't move, you don't have to dodge all this AoE crap. You just stand there and burn, 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 burn. The dancer at that part, she moved off to the side a little bit. She moved. Hit that LB3 as soon as possible. Healers, there's going to be a lot of raid-wide damage, so you're going to want to help DPS, but just keep on healing big time. The towers will come down at the 1 and 2 tanks. You still have to stand in that tower when it comes. There won't be AoEs going on at the time, so don't worry about it. Just stand at the tower. Once it goes off, come back to the D. Here comes those AoEs. Look at that. They just pass us right up. The damage that's going on in the background that people are taking is just from Hades. It's not from those AoEs. Some more raid wide, so yeah, the healing is, you gotta keep that coming. Towers again, tanks are in their spots, they just soak it, boom, come right back to D. Mitigate accordingly, of course. This is your enrage right here. The gigantomacy. The gigatomacy. Whatever that means. I'm sure it's Russian for like, I'ma whoop your ass. Boom. You've just cleared Hades. Congratulations. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please subscribe and support our channel. It does help us grow and make more of these. Good luck on your loot. See you in Party Finder. And again, thank you very much from me and my wife, Adrena Moonshadow. We appreciate your love and support. Good luck out there, guys. As promised, let's show you where those D markers go. Now it has to be in this exact spot, northwest corner of the little flower, with the side of it hanging off on that curve to your right. It's got to be in that exact spot or it won't work. Here's another angle, and good luck, have fun.